folks in our remothering community that are wrestling because their parent has an expectation related to the parent's health. And so how in integrity, and I think it's probably easiest to use my own example. When my mother was diagnosed with breast cancer a couple of years ago, and the end of the story is she's alive and well and on the other side, it was one of those places of what's an integrity for me, because there was an expectation. And so I knew that no matter what I did wasn't going to be the whole thing for her. There's actually 4 different types of boundaries, but containing boundary work is huge when it comes to integrity. Containing boundary work is the pause between what you feel and what you do. So a lot of times when we're in that more reactivity space, we'll feel and do.
Yes.
And then later I look at what I did, like moment yelling with my kid or something, where I'm just like, oh man, I totally lost it. That's not how I want to show up in the world. Or I'm thinking about, here's some containing boundary work I did recently with my own kiddo. She really, really, really wanted a dog for her 10th birthday. There was a dog in the neighborhood that needed adoption, and we have a dog. And we brought this pup over, and my dog growled at this dog the entire time. And that is super weird because my dog does not growl at dogs. And even after that visit, she was like, I just want Eddie. The only thing I want for my 10th birthday is Eddie. And I was sitting there going, I don't think this is a good plan for our family. This sweet dog does need a home, but this one's not his home. And I was really clear that this was not going to be a thing we could say yes to. But I was avoiding talking to her about it because I didn't want to face the disappointment. But then I kept thinking, like, wait, Jules, you don't want to get to birthday morning and have Eddie not be here and deal with that, right? And so I used my containing boundary practice. So the containing boundary practice is made up of a gesture of compassion and then 2 keywords. And the book walks you through like how to find them and stuff. But my keywords are courage and kindness. And so I go like this and I think about talking to my kiddo about it. And I go, courage, kindness. What could you do that would meet both of those? And the conclusion was like that for me. Like, oh no, talking about it to her early is both more courageous and more kind. What I'm hearing you say, what's in integrity isn't the don't be selfish, do the right thing. No. Conditioning. It's, did I pause, connect with my heart, and then make a decision from a centered place that was in integrity?
Yes.
And
who says what's in integrity? You do.
Framing of the question itself almost makes the answer obvious if we're going through our old programming. And you're literally describing it with a completely different framework to help us make a decision, which is really important.
Yeah, exactly. I want people to find a fast way that in the moment of a hard moment,